Hello, friends, and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storytime. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Miss Debbie misses you all so much. And this book is going to be a lot of fun because it's going to involve you singing with me and doing some action play. We are going to be reading a book called There Were 10 in the Bed. And it's about 10 puppies that are in one bed. And they're all falling out. So I'm going to need your help reading this book along with Miss Debbie. And when Miss Debbie says the words roll over, I want you to repeat those words with me. And when we repeat the words together, you can either roll over like this, or you can use one arm and roll over, or you can use two and roll over. You can do whatever you'd like. Before we get started with our book, Miss Debbie wanted to show you I fit 10 little stuffed bears on one big pillow, just to look like there were 10 in the bed. So could you imagine that many puppies in one bed together? That's silly. So here we go with There Were 10 in the Bed. This is a scholastic book, and this is illustrated by Susan Chapman Calitri. 10 in the bed. Here we go. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, here's your part. Roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. Miss Debbie wants you to pay attention to something. When one falls out, I want you to look and see where the smallest puppy is and what he's doing. Do you see him right here? Do you see that? Does that look like he maybe pushed that puppy out of the bed? It can't be. Well, we're going to find out as we go along. Here we go. So now we lost one, and there were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. Where's the puppy? Oh, I see his hands going like this. I think he did push him out. That silly little puppy. So now how many do we have? There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and that's right, one fell out. There's the little one. What is he doing? Is he pushing him out? Silly puppy. So we lost one more. Now let's see how many we have. There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. I think it was more like one was pushed out. Look at that silly puppy. Now all those puppies on the ground. Now how many do we have? We had 7 and we lost 1. So we have, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that silly puppy. He's getting some rest on the pillow before he gets pushed out. There were 6 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. Oh, it looks like he's pushing him with his back paws. Let's see. Now there were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. Oh, it looks like he was pushed again. So there were 5, and one fell out. We lost one. Now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let's see. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. Ooh, he was kicked out. One fell out. Let's see. Oh, look at that silly puppy. He's still trying to sleep. He's a sleepy puppy, isn't he? He's hiding. I think he wants to be the last one out. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and one fell out. Whoa, wee, look at him, his hair's a mess. There are all the other puppies cheering on their friends. That little puppy's still sleeping. How many do we have left now? That's right, 2. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There he goes. Whee! He's the one that was trying to sleep, isn't he? Yes, he is. He didn't last. Now, how many do we have left? We had 2, and we lost 1. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, I found it, I found it. What was he looking for? He couldn't find it with all those puppies on his bed. He was looking for his bone. There it is. That's a big bone for a little puppy. The end. Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for singing with me. I hope you had fun reading that story. And now we're going to do our own 10 in the bed craft. Now this is going to be fun because this is a craft and an activity all in one. With our first idea, what we can do is what Miss Debbie had done with her teddy bears. We can grab a pillow of any kind. You can either put it on the floor or put it on a table, and then gather 10 things that you can put on your pillow or pretend it's your bed and have them each fall off one at a time while you listen back to the story. Now this is a fun activity because you can have a lot of practice counting from 1 to 10 and then counting backwards from 10 to 1. That's a lot harder. So if you're not ready for that, just have fun practicing counting 1 to 10. What you are going to do for your second activity would be to choose the printable that Miss Debbie has included. If you don't have a printer, you could have a parent help you draw a bed, or you could draw your very own bed on a piece of paper. And then what you're going to do is choose 10 small things that you can use to put on your bed. Miss Debbie has some cereal here. If you don't have cereal, you could use fruit snacks. You could use tiny little blocks. You could even use some crayons, whatever you'd like. So we're going to count first by putting them on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Miss Debbie loves mini wheats. Do you like mini wheats? These are my mini wheats on my bed. So I'm going to pretend that there were 10 mini wheats in the bed. And when I listen back to the story, I am going to have them roll out. 1 rolled out. Now I have 9. There were 9 in my bed, and the little cereal said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over and 1 fell out. And then I'm going to count and see how many I have left. So that's a fun counting game you can do with your bed printable. The next thing you can do is to make a bed of your very own for some animals that you have. Miss Debbie has a lot of animal figurines here that I'm going to use for my bed that I'm going to make out of a tissue box. Any box will do if you don't have a tissue box. Anything that you have around the house that you can wrap. And it doesn't have to stay that way. So if you have something that you can use just for a little while and wrap it with something, that would work too. I'm just going to take a handkerchief, but if you have some felt lying around the house or an extra piece of material, you can use that as well. Miss Debbie is just simply going to wrap her box in her hanky here. And I've got some tape that I put on the underside here. You can hold it in place with a piece of tape. Now I'm going to put my animals on my bed. I have a lot of woodland animals here, and I think I have 10. 1, 2, 3. There's my there's my squirrel. He already rolled out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my rabbit. 8. There's my fox, my bear. 9, and a little pig. 10. So there are 10 in the bed, and you can do the same thing that you did with your bed printable. You can go back and listen to the story and have one roll out at a time, or you can sing the story all on your own and have fun practicing counting from 1 to 10. You can also use some crayons. Let's take these animals out here. And these would be good at rolling because crayons are nice and round and smooth. So Miss Debbie can put 10 crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. So that's what you can do with your crayons. So Miss Debbie hopes you have a lot of fun with this activity. Thank you so much for joining me today, for reading our book about 10 puppies in the bed. I hope you had fun. And until I see you again, my friends, Miss Debbie wants you to try to stay happy and healthy. I'll see you later, my friends. Bye.